Let's talk about growing up in the hood today. I grew up on 26th Street, south side Chicago, around that whole environment where it was all gangs, drugs. You know, I fell in love with the whole, you know, wanting to be a drug dealer, having the big cars, the nice clothes, and, you know, having the women. And, you know, my grandparents, you know, try to rescue me out of that. I was a lost kid for a long time, man. I went from hanging out with one crew to another because I was trying to find myself. I was lost. I wanted to fit in. I wanted to be part of something. I wanted to build a family on the streets. And not too many people get to do that and live to talk about it, because there's a couple guys that I know that flipped and ended up dead. It's crazy how you grew up in that environment and you think that it's normal to be like that and to, like, that's pretty much all you expect. And I seen a lot of old heads doing time, and, you know, they get out and they go back to the hood. I made a conscious decision when I started getting older that I did want to change it. I did want more, that I didn't want to spend the rest of my life in prison, and I wanted to learn how to read. I wanted to learn how to write. I wanted to be successful. I wanted to be remembered for bigger and better things. I grew up and life started to change for me. You know, I'm about to release my book, you know, about my story, my life. You know, yeah, I was a troubled teen because a lot of bad things happened to me as a kid, yeah. And there's a million people just like me. But your past does not define who you are, and you should always remember where you come from, but forget it to a certain point so you can move on and be better. And if you believe it, it comes true. This was all a dream for me a couple of years back when I was in prison, you know, starting my own company, Wrong to Strong, my fitness, competing, my book. It was all a dream, and, you know, I wrote it down on that notebook, and I mean, look at it, it's happening. And that's the thing, is that if you believe it, it comes true, but you really, really have to believe that you could do better, because with hard work, everything comes true. And it doesn't matter where you come from, where you grow up, or what hood you're from, it can happen. I want to hear what neighborhood you're from. You know, leave a message on this video. Tell me what's your hood like. You know, where's it at? What city? And tell me, you know, how you grew out of it, how you did better, and where you're going. I think it's very important for people to share their stories so other people can hear them, because you never know who you can impact. Everything that happened to me made me the man that I am today, and, you know, now I stand tall. You know, I don't check my back no more, and I do what I do every day, man. I put in the work in the gym, I put in the work for my company. You know, my message to you guys, man, you know, get to work, let's do this. If you guys need any help, any advice ever, you know, send me a message. I'm pretty good about getting back to everybody, and, you know, let's create a change.